Hello all and welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's Rooftop 2 at a Cow Caravan of Treasure, and sometimes barter. The streak continues, and we are continuing with wrestling figures. We're taking a look at the Target exclusive WWE Ultimate Edition Bret Hart figure. This was hard to find. Not so much now. I know there's people who are seeing it more in stores now, but this came out late last year, and I just recently got it a few weeks ago from a friend of mine. He said he found one, sent it to me. So thank you, Cranky. But, yeah, for a while, this was like a hard figure to find. And the only thing you could do was go on eBay and look at them priced up for like 150 or 200 bucks. And I wasn't going to do that. So thankfully, eventually Cranky found one for me. I know it's a little more prevalent now. I'm seeing more people find them in stores. So there must have been some kind of delay in the stocking and shipping of these. But it is what it is. It is Target exclusive, so, you know, be on the lookout if you want it at a Target. Yeah, we've had an Ultimate Bret Hart before, and all that stuff. And we've had this design for Bret before, the all pink, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it's kind of an updated of an old figure, but I like it. I'm trying to remember what series it was. There's an old Elite of Bret Hart that is in the all pink, and it was one that was autographed at some point, I believe. I have a story behind how I got mine specifically autographed. I'm not going to go into that here. It's a bit of a personal story, but hey. Anyway, yeah, it's him in the all pink, and it's this figure, but as just an old Elite. This is way more updated. There's a lot more detail on this and everything. So yeah. And then we have so that's way back. That's like years ago when that came out. And then a couple of years ago, we got the Ultimate Edition Bret Hart. That's one of his King of the Ring attires with the splatter. It's got the white splatter on the pink and black gear, which is pretty cool, but like not a Bret Hart Ultimate figure I would have expected, because I don't think of that as being one of his more iconic gears. Some people do, I don't. Because at that pay-per-view, he like wrestled Diesel to like a DQ or something like that. It's just weird. And now we have this one. And this is funny because this is actually our first of two very recent like all pink out Bret Harts. We're also getting the Defining Moments one of him versus Roddy Piper, which I believe he also wore all pink in that match, WrestleMania 8. This one specifically, I believe, is Royal Rumble 93. It's him versus Razor Ramon. I'm pretty sure that's what this is supposed to be. Because it doesn't have just the plain jacket. It's got like the Commander band jacket there. So pretty sure this is Royal Rumble 93 versus Razor Ramon. Maybe something on the box says that. And then Razor Ramon also wore pink to prove that he wasn't afraid to wear pink too and all that stuff. It's a great match if you go back and watch it too. But yeah, an old figure with the complete update that I'm really excited for. I'm glad it got updated because it's one of my favorite Bret Hart looks, the all pink. I love it. And it's got the updated head and everything. And it's all the updated Ultimate articulation. Yeah, there's the back of the box if you want to pause and take a look. 6 foot. I'm the same height as Bret Hart. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Finisher, the sharpshooter. 5-time WWE champion. Yeah, it doesn't say what event this is from, but I'm positive it's Royal Rumble 93. All right. I like these Ultimate boxes because they always have little surprises in them, and I'll kind of show you that in a minute. First off, they always have a ton of tape, so make sure you get all the pieces before you try to open these up. And you'll just tear the box if you're a box collector. I am not, but I'm just warning you if you are. Did I get all of them? I might have. I got all of them in one go. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay, so here we go. So what I mean by the boxes always have surprises, there's little things always around the edges of them. It's like at the bottom it says the excellence of execution. And then up top you get the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. And then you have this little thing. Kind of describes what the Ultimates are. I like it. I've gotten a few Ultimates. Bar none, the best one so far, in my opinion, was the Amazon exclusive Rock Ultimate. Yes, there is an ultimate of a classic 98.99 Rock, but it was Amazon exclusive and it sold out quick. I got one, thankfully. I pre-ordered on Amazon, I got it. In my opinion, best wrestling figure that year. Still holds up as probably the best ultimate, but I have a feeling this one's going to give it a run for its money. They're releasing another ultimate Rock, but he's going to have different tights. He's not going to have the red. I think it's going to be purple or blue. There's a backsplash with like a crowd kind of there. It's kind of decent if you want to do some figure photography. Not really my thing, but hey. And there we go. Let's get all this stuff out. No twist tie. Oh yeah, there are. There's some around the feet. And one around the arm. Let's get the other stuff out though. I'm not going to interchange his arms out like I do some of the other Ultimates or anything. Mainly just because if you're going to get Bret Hart in the all pink with the pink jacket, I think you need to just display him that way. Got a lot of alternate hands. We got 2 sets. Looks like some closed-fisted hands as well as some open hands. We have the alternate arms, which if you want to take the coat off, you can take the arms off, replace them with these, and you don't have to worry about getting a hard plastic coat off. I love it. I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute, and I'll kind of go into a deeper explanation. We have the Bret Hart head. This is one of the updated heads. I think this Bret Hart head is actually really good, minus the hair on the front. I would take off these like hair over face bits. I don't want to cut them because then it'll look weird, but I would take these off and leave the long hair as is. Just get rid of these like weird bangs in the front, because underneath that you can tell it's a really good Bret Hart head. And for a long time, Bret Hart was one of the most unlucky figures because the head sculpts on the Bret Harts were horrible, and we finally get some good ones, and they kind of muddled the face with these weird bangs. So I won't be using that head much at all. Get him cut out here. He's got twist ties, but twist ties be damned. I have scissors. Got that one. Yeah, that one and that one. He had 3. 2 on the feet, 1 around the shoulder, head, and arm. Not too bad. Oh, his head. It was. That is weird. I don't like that at all. They packed the last like rubber band tie around his neck, so it like went under his hair. Oh, that is not good. If you just pulled this out, you would have ripped the head off. Which I know it's an interchangeable head, so it wouldn't have been too bad, but still. Jeez. All right, get them all straightened out here. Yep. I see an issue with mine. That sucks. I was worried about it in box too. It doesn't look like it's too big of an issue, but I noticed it while he was in the box, and I'm noticing it outside of the box as well. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't affect too much. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, he looks great. All the pink, all the whatever. They even did more detail on the jacket. Like the original Elite of this doesn't have this level of detail. The jacket does open up, so there you go. Elites, they're different. They don't have an ab crunch. They have a torso swivel. He's got butterfly joints, as you can see up there. I wonder when WWE figures are going to go pinless. Anyway, yeah, he's got the glasses. You take them off. It's a great Bret Hart likeness. I'm glad they finally got a good Bret Hart head sculpt, or head scan, whatever you want to. Oh, looks like the glasses are going to be a little hard to keep on. Ooh. The glasses are a little wonky. Like they were on there really good, and now they're not. Maybe you gotta... There we go. Push those babies in. Okay. If you kind of push it up into the hair, they'll go back on more properly. So, there you go. It looks really good. Here's what I noticed. I know the Elites have interesting articulation. Like, they've updated them to where they, like, the legs will kind of go down a little bit. This pin right here, it's a little loose, like, in there. And I saw that in the package, and I'm hoping to see, like, the legs coming down really easy. Now, thankfully, this isn't a cheap ball joint like Boss Fight Studios did with the Conan figure. It's just a cheap internal joint. And so it'll go back up and everything, but it's not something that I want to have to deal with a lot if I'm messing around with this figure. So... just something I kind of noticed on mine. That ball joint's a little loose, so his leg goes down a little bit easier than the other one. Shouldn't really affect the way he stands or anything, though, I hope. No, stands fine. Straighten out that foot a little bit. And there you go. Stands good. It's a great looking figure. There's a lot of detail going on here. Sorry, I'm ranting about the joints. You got the black and white. They even gave the coat a texture. So even though it's a hard plastic coat, it's got a texture to it. There's texture to the sleeves right here. Like, the pink part is like, focus please, smooth. But then there's a texture to the white stripe in the middle with the stars. Really nice detail. They put a little bit of the splatter on the part here, on the like pockets of the coat. His tights, again, focus please. There we go. Look really good. You got the pink stars going up and down. The boots got the pink highlights and everything. So yeah, they did a fantastic job with it. And then you open them up and you got the pink attire. So, yeah, that leg joint's going to bother me. Like, even that is, like, wonky to me. Hopefully it's not too much of an issue going down the line. But he stands well, so, hey. It's a great figure. Massive thumbs up. I'm a big Bret Hart fan. Bret Hart is legit one of my top 5. I know for some people it's like he didn't have much of a personality, etc. It's not so much that. It's just like his ability to tell an in-ring story is second to none. His Austin match at WrestleMania 13, one of the best of all time. Bret has so many different magnum opuses, it's unbelievable. But anyway, yeah, fantastic figure. I like it. I'm glad we finally got an updated all-pink figure. I'm going to have to do something with that leg joint. I know this is easier to find now. Like, I even think on Target's website you can order them. I don't know if I'm going to go out of my way to try to order a whole nother figure. But, I might. If it bothers me enough, I will. I'm weird like that. I'm sorry. But, yeah. And like I said, you can always give hard plastic goods like the jacket a hard time, but I like it with the Ultimates because the arms are removable, which makes taking off that jacket way easier, and then you just replace it with these arms, and now you got your wrestler Bret Hart, not just the ring gear or the entrance gear. So yeah, big thumbs up for this figure. I really like it. And that's going to be it for this video. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I always appreciate anybody who does. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.